right?
Yeah. She also retweeted something about sagging, and there was a man who said, well, you know, dudes who are sagging and got their butts all out, then that automatically means you're gay. And this had me to go into the discussion with Jennifer. We had another discussion about different stereotypes. Yes, we do. Different stereotypes mainly about black men and the different things that they do to make others around them feel as though they are homosexual. And that makes me feel, or that kind of gets me angry. Not angry, but it makes me upset that, you know, let's not forget the definition of homosexuality, heterosexuality, or bisexuality. It has to do with your attraction to the same, opposite, or both sex. Not the things that you do, sagging your pants, or hugging another guy, or doing this, or doing that, or breaking your wrist, or whatever. Like, what does that have to do with you being attracted to a man, a female, or both sexes? That has nothing to do with it.
Mannerisms don't do that.
I understand that might make you think that, well, is there a possibility that he is? Okay, I understand that, but to say that, oh, that makes him gay, or that makes him bi-curious, that's what makes me upset, because someone sagging, that does not mean that they are gay, because, you know, that has nothing to do with whether he's attracted to a man or not.
Exactly. But you know what? There is, though, a certain form of sagging that I saw in Atlanta once. I was at the Honda Battle of the Bands.
What was this, like 2 years ago?
Yeah, about 2 years ago. Look, this is the first time I actually seen this with my own eyes, but we were there. We were up like in the nosebleeds in the Georgia Dome. Now I mean, so the ceiling was like right there. I could like jump up and hit it, like me. You know, that's how far back we were. So we were watching about 3 dudes, right? Apparently, I have a little sixth sense about these things, you know, sensing out homosexual men and females.
I mean, it's just so natural with her. You and your gays, honey. I've deemed her mother officially.
But I have a sixth sense about these things, so I already knew just from looking at them as they were prancing up the, using the stairway as a catwalk.
Yes.
Up the stairs.
Yes.
Behind us, even further back.
On display.
Okay. But, sir, could you stand up? Okay. Turn over to the side. Let me tell you something. These man's pants was right here.
Right there.
The belt was right here. And you can sit down now. I was able to see his lime green drawers. Okay? And his shirt wasn't tucked into his drawers or anything. Oh no. His shirt was just tight and stops right at the cusp of his waistband.
On the drawers.
On his drawers. Now that, my dear, is a gay man.
Right. But that's how a lot of gay men in the Atlanta area and other areas, like, you know, when you go to Sizzle for Miami Memorial Day weekend, shout out to y'all having a wonderful time down there. That's how a lot of that's how a lot of gay men sag. And so that's different from those who are straight who just decide they still want to sag. And they actually have, you know, right, and they actually have like boxers on, or a long shirt to cover it. Right, but some guys, they actually still don't have a long shirt to cover it. You can still see the drawers, the boxers, or whatever, and like that's just how they are. Like to me, that's not really like sexy personally. First of all, most of the guys who are still sagging, typically they're really not that sexy anyways. But you know, I don't believe in it, that's an indication
or
that they
another generalization.
Right. I don't think that's an indication that they are homosexual or bisexual. I just think that their fashions are just not where it needs to be. So I mean that's just my opinion on it. But I think I just being the open-minded person that I am, I just think that everyone should kind of at least consider being more open-minded about that.
Just sit back and just wait. That's why I never like to jump to conclusions, especially with sexuality, because you can see like the most flamboyant, well, not the most flamboyant,
not the most, okay,
but you can see a man that just has a little bit extra touch of femininity, or is able to take going to the mall with you, or is just used to being around women basically because they might have been around their mother all their lives. That doesn't make anybody gay. It's just what they know. So I believe it's always smart to just sit back and watch, because that's what I do. I always just sit back and watch, and then it's like,
But do you think it makes it easier when you've grown up with someone who's gay, or your friends that you've grown up with in school have been gay, although you may not have known it? Do you think that made it easier for you?
I think it made it easier. I think it really came on once you really started to get to know yourself as a gay man.
Okay.
And when you got me really into YouTube and just seeing things, learning the lingo, and just checking mannerisms and things like that. I mean, I've always been a person to sit back and look and watch. So that's nothing new to me, but to actually be able to pick up on the things now that I'm more aware of it, that's something that you can pick up quickly.
You
like
pick up quicker than men.
Well, because you're always aloof. You're always like, hey guys, and I'm over here.
You sound like a ditz.
You're not a ditz, but you don't pay attention like I pay attention.
I really don't. Like when I'm just walking, I'm just like, I'm headed to the door. I'm really not paying attention to anything around me.
Exactly. And as I'm headed to the door, I'm looking here, there, everywhere. That's what I do. Like when I drove, and I was driving, when we went to the club 2 weeks ago on a Thursday, and I was like, hey, those two boys over there kissing. And he's like, huh?
What? They were kissing?
Kissing? Yeah, there were two dudes kissing off around the corner, and then I saw a pack. That's not a pack. Then I saw a group of male friends that had a little extra sway in their step.
She said, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Hey! This is not your regular club night, sir.
Because we was going to the what? Salsa Cabana. And so, like, when I went there with my homegirl Portia, shout out to Portia. She's out in Missouri in person, a basic trainer. I miss you, boo. Anyway, so when we went to the Salsa Cabana on a Thursday night, like, it was a lot of Hispanic people there and some black people there, and so it was a mixed crowd. And so when we went there, that's what I thought it was going to be, but lo and behold, child, that wasn't it, honey. Okay, it was a night for the girls.
Even with me driving, I saw that.
Okay.
And I wasn't having it either that night. I wasn't having it that night, but when I saw it, I don't know. I love going to the Sweet Boys Bar.
That's what she likes to call it.
I really enjoy going there.
Because we turned it out.
Oh, yes we did.
Yes, we did.
Ain't nobody was there but honey.
Okay.
Ma'am.
Yes.
We really enjoyed ourselves. We got lit.
Yeah, we did.
We weren't drunk.
We were lit.
We were lit. Okay.
Good time.
Just enough to make everything funny. And you can look at those Instagram photos in the future by going to JStarBright in Instagram. You'll see a couple of pictures of us
we had a lot of fun.
Lifted.
Because before we left the house, I was like, I really want to drink tonight. Like, I told Jennifer before we left the house, I really want to drink tonight. And so, I almost missed my future husband, honey. Because I was going into it once more when I'm tunnel vision. I had to get somewhere, but my destination was the bar, this thing, okay? So, I was headed to the door. Look who's here!
Okay, so we're walking towards the door, okay? And he's walking straight towards the door, and a fellow that he finds very attractive was right over here. Apparently he was putting on the party. Am I saying too much?
No.
Anywho, He was right over here. And once again, he's tunnel vision. I'm everywhere else.
I'm headed to the
and,
door.
and he turned around and he saw us. He said, hey, you know, I gave him a little hug. And, you know, Jonathan, he's off towards the door. Oh, and plus, I'm rather forgetful. So the reason why we had to go back to the car is because I forgot my ID.
But I believe that was Jesus working it out for me.
Thank you, Jesus.
On my behalf.
He will work it out.
Yes, he
But
will.
let me tell you the rest of this story. Okay, I got my license in my vault.
Brazier.
The brazier. Okay, because you know Jennifer ain't got no pockets like that. And we're walking. He's right here. Jonathan's going that way. And I said, look who we have here. Look who I found. Okay. Look who came.
Yeah, it took me a minute. I turned around like, what is she talking
Look
about?
at here.
Oh, yes. You over here, Mr. Sexy Man. Oh. Hey! Oh, I have to give him a. He is tall. His body is. Imagine like Dwight Howard, but sexy. Okay. No, Dwight Howard. He's a nice looking man, but he is like a Dwight Howard because his body is kind of
it's
built
built
the same.
Oh, yeah.
And his head is kind of shaped the same, but it's not as big. But he's like a lot more attractive in the facial.
And he was the sexiest dude in there. I will agree. I have no problem with pointing out the facts. If you look good, I'll tell you. And he was dancing with one of the ugliest niggas that was up in there.
I was too upset.
But I don't know the person. That's why I don't, say, hey, why are you dancing with the ugly person? But oh gosh, that's not nice. I shouldn't say people are ugly. I'm sorry.
She just speaking what she feels, but that was a lovely night. We had a good time. It was this one female. We were going on forever, but that's okay. We'll edit it out. It doesn't need to be added. Anyway, so it was this female, or this can be an extra video, whatever. There was this female, right? She was like, because it was men's folks of the gay persuasion, and it was women folks
female
as
folks.
well, here and there.
And the reason why they were there is to support their
whack DJ
friend.
That's the only that was the worst thing about the night. She was not playing none of the jams.
No, but when she played a jam, she only played
she cut it up,
a verse and a chorus. That's it.
Less than 2 minutes of it.
Can I hear verse 2?
Yeah.
Come on.
Anyway, so it was this female that was there. She had nice long locks, and she had a cute little outfit on.
She did.
And so I was telling Jennifer even before I got those drinks in my system, honey. Even before I told Jeff, I was like, I'm gonna give her a little dance tonight before the end of the night. Cause but I don't know, I just felt like this connection. She was probably a Libra. That's probably what it was. Cause it seemed like she was it just seemed like she was a lot
cool.
like me, and so the last dance of the night was for her. They played my song, How Many Drinks. That's one thing she got right. The last song that DJ played was Miguel's How Many Drinks. I love that song. And that was my first time hearing it in the club, honey. And so Jennifer was like, give me a drink. Go ahead and do that thing. We about to leave.
Because that's how you do it. Jennifer be waiting it, honey.
Okay.
I'm the wing lady.
Yes,
but let me tell you something. How about that place ain't had that near drink special?
None.
Let me tell you about South Carolina. If you got $10 in your pocket, you could get drunk.
Okay. This is not your DC. This is not your Miami. Miami, I paid $7 for a bottle of damn water.
$7?
What? Huh? What?
No, this is the problem. I had $20 to spend. I had $20 burning a hole in my pocket that night.
And you were ready to have some left over for a snack when we got to class. Okay?
And no, I paid $5 to get in there. I wasn't planning on that. Then, please tell me why my Jack and Coke
was $6.
Was $6.
And my Ciroc and Punch was $7.50.
Come on, I can't. This should have been about $3. And we asked this lovely bartender, are there any specials this evening, this lovely night? She was like, no. So you know what, that night we just had to get down on brown, because you know what, if you want to get there and get there quick, you gotta go. You gotta get that brown. Even he was drinking Jack and Coke, and then
because I was ready to get, because that Ciroc and that punch did nothing for me.
Okay.
And so I said, let's get with the real deal.
Okay,
here.
we just gotta go in.
Okay.
And he's not really a heavy drinker. Like, I'm not a heavy drinker. Okay, I could just.
I can be a heavy drinker when I
stuff.
want to. It just only happens like once a year.
I just go in when need be, and that's the time where I needed to go in, because ain't nobody got time for spending $6 on nobody's drink. Where the drink specials at?
They sure wasn't over there. That's what it was. What we should have done was we should have walked into Kelly's, got our good drink special, and then gone over to the South Savannah.
$2 bourbon and Cokes.
Okay.
Come on.
All night.
All night long.
We did that. Yes.
Okay. Anyways, that's enough of our
wham.
drunken stuff. That was really fun.
But it doesn't happen often.
What if we do a
lovely.
video, liquored up?
That'd have to happen like after the club.
That'll be a hilarious video.
Because if I'm looking up, I want to go out, man. I don't want to be in nobody's house and nothing like that, just being drunk
just
and not
drinking.
being able to do nothing.
That's not good.
After we go out somewhere, the next time they have that night, wherever they have it,
wherever
whatever location they have
figure
it,
it out.
then that's when we gonna.
And that's another thing too. I'm a person, I can talk to anybody.
Yes, you can.
And
I can't,
especially when I'm liquored up. So. A friend of mine, we met up with a couple of friends from work.
Yeah.
Haley and Quentin.
And Tay.
And Tay. We, Lee was like, where's the restroom? So I tapped somebody on the shoulder. I could, excuse me. Where's the restroom? He was like, huh?
And the music wasn't even that loud.
It wasn't even that loud. And it wasn't loud if he was just like a foot away from me and he could hear me. And I said, where's the restroom? 2 times, okay? He said, huh, again. Where's the bathroom? The bathroom?
She had the haircut. The bathroom. That's what made me turn around. Where's the bathroom?
Okay.
You could have asked me because I actually knew where the bathroom was.
But
I was getting my drink. That was hilarious.
But like I speak to anybody near me, so I hold on. You need to know where the bathroom is. Let me find out. Excuse me.
Look at somebody. He look like he does.
Okay. He look like he's been here before. Oh my gosh. I think our country came out of our mouth today. We sounded kind of country.
Really? I don't think so.
I know I did. Anywho. Forgot we're shooting a video. Hello guys. Thank you for listening to our ramblings.
Gosh. That was so unexpected.
But it's good times.
But thanks for watching, you guys. Feel free to follow us. I'm JayLee07 on Twitter. I don't have Instagram yet, but I will be getting it as soon as I get my phone. My goal is to have my phone before Philly. I'm gonna get that good old upgrade before Philly. So
are you gonna get a no?
A month and a half. Yes, I know I'm gonna get a no for sure.
Okay.
I made up my mind. I'm getting that no because Jessica has to know, and every time I go to give her somebody's account number, I see it, and it's
It's always
the note is what I'm getting. It's
that
just a matter of when I'm getting it. Probably the first check in August.
Okay.
Like right before we go to Philly.
Okay, and I am JStarBright on Twitter and Instagram. I love Instagram. I don't take a whole lot of pictures. I'm mostly taking pictures of this dude. But I'll be posting more pictures soon. But I am a person that always loves to congratulate. I comment on almost every other picture that I look at. So if you like to follow or whatever, just click that follow button. I have no problem with following back unlike him. So I am about to go to Myrtle Beach.
I do not.
I hope you guys have a lovely day. Sorry for yawning earlier.
You yawned?
I did. It is in the morning, and that's what Jennifer don't like.
Yeah, she's not a morning person, but yeah. Thanks so much for watching. Oh my gosh, we are so excited about going to Philadelphia in August because that's my first vacation. I've been to Atlanta twice, already this year, but those have been the only trips that I've been on. And I had an amazing time both of the times. I went to Atlanta in February with my homegirl Portia before she went off to basic training. I had a good old drunk time down there. I got my likeness thing. I saw a couple of celebrities because that was the same weekend as the So Def anniversary. So we went to the after party at Club, what's it called? I forgot what the name was. Yeah, but anyways, we went there. We saw Monica. I remember seeing Monica and I remember seeing Ludacris. But Jay-Z was there, Jeezy was there, JD was there, but I don't remember seeing any of them because I was drunk. And I was like,
thank you for keeping it real.
I was lifted. Yes, I was drunk. That was only the second time I got drunk. The first time I got drunk was in Miami for SZA last year. But yeah, I remember seeing Ludacris and Monica, but then I got to twerking on them females because I got tired. It was so crowded, so we got tired of being all bunched up with everybody trying to see the celebrities, so we just went to some other part of the club compound in Atlanta. Yes, it's a really big club. Shout out to the bartender. She had a really, really cute neck. She got me right. I was pre-gaming, and then I had about 3 of her drinks. It was a done dada, honey. It was a done dada. Ooh, child.
Didn't even have to have that brown, huh?
I didn't even need brown.
How much were those drinks?
I don't even remember. I honestly do not remember.
That's how the bartenders get you.
I'm sure they were probably $6 or $7 though, but that's Atlanta.
But that's fine,
and it was good. Like it was, and that was a Ciroc punch that she made me, but she made it good. She made it the right way. But I was just dancing on females. I love to dance on females. I don't know what it is.
It's fun times.
I know.
So if you ever see us in the club, just know that you'll be talked to and danced on.
Yeah, that's what we gonna do. If anybody is going to Philly the weekend of the 16th of August, make sure you make it to the Scorpion Show's barbecue. We will be there. It is totally free. They'll have food, dancing, music, all that good stuff. Make sure you go ahead and book your flights and book your hotels now because those prices are going to be sky high when you try to get it up in next month or in the same month. But anyways, you're rambling. Follow me on Twitter. Follow Jennifer on Twitter. We love you guys for watching and have a lovely day.
Bye!